It seems like only yesterday we were here for Super Bowl 52 and now back for the road to the Super Bowl here in the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium. Ahead will decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the San Francisco 49ers and the Minnesota Vikings. From his end zone, Wilson. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
12.
Looking to throw on second down. Burrow forced out to his left. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. They were trying to liven up this playoff game very early on. Pretty deep throw, but good coverage.
I think they were counting on the defenders being a little tight, a little over-anxious early, and trying to catch them flat-footed and get a big play.
11, Thomas.
On third down, Burrow. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10.
On first and 10, Joe Burrow. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Looking downfield for Godwin. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. That one good for 37 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10.
11.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. They'll go down to a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 7-yard line. 12. 11.
Now Burrow. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. Touchdown, Vikings! Ezekiel Elliott, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are on the board first here in this division round matchup. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Kirkpatrick. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
To throw on 3rd down. Kirkpatrick. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. He's got a man. Complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield. And look, you're down 7-0 in the first quarter. You know it's not a time to panic or feel like you got to get those points back right away. But how about their conviction and taking that chance to throw the ball deep right there, knowing they can hit on plays like this? I'll bet that won't be the last time we see them take a deep shot in this game. And the final number of the next-gen stats, that ball traveling a full 59 yards through the air. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Here's a handoff out of the gun. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. 4th down now after a loss of 2. A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Field goal unit and Brian Johnson out there. Johnson's kick is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early. And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on. Here we go. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game. And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end. Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow, buying time to his left. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number one. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Here we go, here we go.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
11. 11.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. If there was one knock on Joe Burrow coming out of LSU, it was arm strength, but kind of put those doubts to rest right there.
And from where we sit, if you had told me that ball was somehow going to get from point A to point B, I would have told you no way. I mean, that was an absolute cannon shot, and he still dropped it right on the money, too.
And that wound up traveling at even 58 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
11 MT, Pace. 11 MT.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Burrow being chased out left. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 40-yard line. Oh, yeah, the pick. Flag comes in for P.I., so cancel it out.
Interference. A killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, there'll be marginal yardage against them.
11 Thomas.
Elliott will take this into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. So the watch is officially on now. That ties him with Priest Holmes and Sean Alexander for 2nd place all-time on the single-season list of rushing touchdowns.
And partner, he now just sits one behind LaDainian Tomlinson's record of 28. We know LT's watching. We know he'd hate to lose his record, but we also understand he has great admiration for what this man's done, and he would be a worthy successor to the crown. LaDainian Tomlinson, one of the great players, one of the great people of the NFL.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So a roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around. And we know they'll be here before you know it.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but the defense was ready.
They did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Again, he'll drop to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we'll see the result. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Throwing on second down. Burrow dancing to his left. That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Joe Burrow, a 10-yard touchdown run. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it first and 10. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
That's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 23.
Off the play fake. Kirkpatrick. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring it down. The Niners on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be third and 19. Back to throw. Kirkpatrick. And that is incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well. You know? He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it will be Vikings ball, first and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
11 MT, pace. 11 MT.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. Brian Johnson now for the extra point. It's up. It's good. That'll make the scoreline 20-10.
Makes the score Vikings 20, 49ers 10.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. From his end zone, Wilson. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it. And that's what you don't want to do.
11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. 11, 11.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They will throw on first down with Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11 12, 12, 12.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. Finding Elliott for the catch on the out route. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
11 Thomas. 12, 12, 12.
They go play action with Burrow. Sliding out of the pocket. Got his target. That's Kohler. On the move past the 40. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
11, 11. 11 MT. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Here's Burrow. Throw left side. There's Schwartz with it. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage, but you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
11 MT tape. 12, 12, 12. 11 Thomas. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. Finds his man. It's Kohler. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. It's caught. Cooper. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
11, 11, 11. Stop.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Flushed out right. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Anthony Schwartz in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. He finds his man, complete. That's McKinney. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. A final shot before break. Kirkpatrick, he finds his man, complete. That's McKinney. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
Jackpot set to kick off.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now. Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Kirkpatrick. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure to give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
I'm sure there was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Here we go.
They're going to try and throw. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So a bold call that this drive will forge on. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion. Back to throw again. Airing it out for Hamilton. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
Let's go now.
They'll try to run this one in. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Isaiah Pacheco. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. From his end zone, Wilson. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Vikings now to start their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Right side and caught by Kohler. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Inside 4 minutes to go. Third quarter. First down. Here's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Second and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup.
11 Mighty. 11 Mighty. 11 Thomas.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
From midfield now, Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have the Vikings first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Going right back to Kohler. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Good job there getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Burrow on play action. And this is caught, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Chris Godwin, 28 yards. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings booming away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to get this drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's got a man, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete. It's McKinney. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete. That's McKinney. 2nd down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. They'll look to throw again. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise him with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a first down. Gotta love that efficiency.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Looking to throw on second down. Kirkpatrick. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. From 40 yards out. And the Niners are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. From his end zone, Wilson. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And now first downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple and that's it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now,
he's got a man complete. A big play there for Minnesota. 64 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Now Elliott. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up. Good gain there on first down. And keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front. Good blocking. Nice hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage. Stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Ezekiel Elliott saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Vikings are moving closer to a day now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. Kirkpatrick. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. He finds his man. Complete. It's McKinney. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, San Francisco.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Airing it out for Hamilton. And he's got it inside the 10. A big play there for the Niners. And a very appropriate gain as well. 49 yards.
19
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his second touchdown of the night. And the Niners have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. From his end zone, Wilson. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
11 mighties. 11 mighties. 11 MT paint. 11 MT paint. 12. 11 Thomas.
Now on 2nd and 13. Burrow. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. This D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback in a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
First play of the drive there is incomplete. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Here we go, here we go.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
11 MT paint. 11 MT paint.
They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game.
11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11.
Now it's Burrow. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And they will just right outfield across the 45. A first down carry by Elliott.